as heck in here. You guys sent me this video. That's pretty much saying, what if men stop working for 30 days? Sound like dark times. Let's get straight into it. I want to start doing more reactions again. If you want to suggest something for me to react to, hopefully it's not like an hour long or whatnot. Like let's keep it like 10, 15 minutes max. Preferably 10 minutes. Send it to me on Discord. That's the best way. And I want to see what you guys would like to check out, man. Get back into doing my live streams. All right. Let's see what this video is about that y'all sent me.
Let's play pretend, but not that Disney foolishness you grew up on. What if tomorrow every man on this planet just stopped working? No construction, no trucking, no lights, no food, no defense.
It's done. It's done. What we do is very important. You know, there's a lot of like woke feminists that will say the opposite. What we do is mad important.
30 days, no men. Would the world go boss its way to survival? Or would it collapse under its own attitude? Let's find out. Ain't that a man? Everyone loves to say, we're all equal. Cute idea. Reality check? Infrastructure doesn't care about feelings. It cares about who shows up. Let's see who that is. 97% construction, men. 96% truck drivers, men. 95% utility workers, men. 92% military, men. 79%.
There's a lot of females that try to blame men for that. And it's like, nah, a lot of y'all will try to do certain jobs and realize this ain't for me. This takes a lot of physical labor that I'm not really either prepared for or that I just don't want to do. Right? Men do a lot of the jobs that females don't want to do or are not prepared for. Especially like police officers. I've seen so many small female police officers to where I'm just like, what are you doing? You trying to restrain this giant man? He flinging you around? Like, yeah, it just made no sense.
9% law enforcement, men. 93% trash collectors, men. 88% software engineers, men. So yeah, TikTok influencers aren't gonna fix the power grid. You unplug these men, your Wi-Fi, your DoorDash, your Netflix and chill
is
dead on arrival. These jobs aren't glamorous. No filters, no ring lights, no hashtag Monday motivation, just back pain.
And this is coming from someone who's a content creator. Yes, these jobs that he's named is way harder.
Busted knuckles and overtime.
What was that about to be an ad?
Ready to.
Don't forget, oh, and check out Mansfield Highlights Daily. This is where I'm watching the video. That's no secret. I'm going to be linking in the description too as well. Everything I react to, I'll try to link in the description. And I'll try to sign up for premium so there's no ads.
Build your roads, keep your lights on at 3 a.m. and patch up water mains while you dream about becoming a millionaire influencer. And guess what? Nobody thanks them. But without them, everything stops. So what happens when the men disappear? Day 1 to 3, flights grounded, subways frozen, buses dead, garbage piles up. Surprise, rats love effinism too. The president vanished, along with every male vice president, speaker.
Yeah, that caught me. That came out of nowhere. That caught me off guard. Definitely caught me off guard. That was funny.
And senator. By law, the next eligible official steps in, and it's Pam Bondi, the Attorney General. Suddenly, she's the acting president, thrust onto a platform without a stage, because authority isn't power without people to carry it out. Meanwhile, Twitter lights up with hashtags, hashtag he strike, hashtag temporary kings. Everyone jokes about how women got this. Sure, don't believe the waist warning? In 1968, New York's sanitation workers went on strike. By day 3, 30,000 tons of trash buried the sidewalks. One city, 3 days, a mountain of rot. Now picture that everywhere.
I believe it.
Day 4 to 7. Then reality swings a hammer. Gas stations bone dry. Grocery shelves empty. Hospitals ration oxygen. No supply trucks coming. 911 rings and rings. Nobody left to answer.
Nobody comes.
Meanwhile, the new president is live streaming hope speeches under flickering lights because no power crews. TikTok meltdown. Instagram meltdown. Your phone, a brick with anxiety. Here's a reality check. Back in 2022, Canada lost just 10%.
But I'm on his back. Yeah, it's gonna hit hard, bro. There's a lot of these woke feminists that's not gonna admit that and act like, yeah, they got it on their own. They do not.
Here's a reality check. Back in 2022, Canada lost just 10% of its truck drivers because of a vaccine mandate. Within days, grocery shelves in Alberta were bare. The premier called it a crisis. Now picture all the drivers gone. Not 10%, 100%. And it's only day 4. By day 10, it's pitch black. Literally and mentally. Rolling blackouts, sewage bubbling in the streets, faucets coughing sludge. Your fridge, dead. Your phone, dead. Hope, deader. And if you think this is doomer fiction, think again. In 2021, Texas froze for just 4 days. 200 plus people died from hypothermia, carbon monoxide poisoning, house fires, and burst pipes flooding.
That's intense. Super intense. Sorry, I had to mute real quick. I don't like coughing into the mic pause. But damn. Yeah. It's not going to be easy without men, bro. I think about stuff like that on a regular basis. More so zombie apocalypse type of scenarios. But yeah, it's very vital.
Entire neighborhoods. One winter storm. One grid failure. $18 billion in damage. Now imagine the power never comes back on. Because the men who fix it aren't there. The same people who mocked the patriarchy are now bartering stale granola for clean water. Day 20. Society's mask rips off. Looting at brunch time. Cops out.
Bound to happen. It's bound to happen, for sure.
Numbered. Some officers just don't come back. Fires rage in abandoned stores and apartment blocks. No firefighters to knock them down. Chemical spills, gas leaks, explosions. No hazmat crews left to contain it. Small neighborhoods barricade streets, arming themselves with bats and kitchen knives. Remember Hurricane Katrina? Looters stripped stores bare while rescue teams risked their lives in waist-deep water. That chaos cost over $125 billion in damages and took years to rebuild. And that was just one city, one storm for a few days. Now picture that same raw desperation, but spread across an entire country with no rescue teams coming this time. The same people who said men are replaceable now whisper, where did all the good men go? Day 30, no power, no trucks, no water, no law. The rich run to bunkers, hoping diesel and canned beans outlast desperation.
Man, I hope I could get to a point where I could build my own bunker. I would love to do that, bro. Have enough space for my family to be safe, man. That would be nice. That's my dream. That's what I'm thinking about. Because when you got Big Brother, aka the government, out here wilding out, telling you I'm not on no political side, bro. I just do not trust the government. Them.
The rest huddle around candles in moldy apartments, whispering prayers for daylight. Cities become tombs. Disease creeps through flooded basements and rat-infested streets. Bodies go unburied, just like during the 1918 Spanish flu, when so many died so fast.
I remember I was in a New York flood once, and I'm talking about the water was like up to my chest, and it wasn't like I was trying to be out there. I remember I was out there. Me and my friends were trying to get something to eat. And it was raining. We heard it was going to be a flood later on, but we didn't think it was going to go down that fast. It started going. And we didn't get up to the point where it got to the chest yet. because as soon as it started going like up to like near our knees, and I think me and my friends were walking, and someone was like, "Yo, where the rats go?" We started running. Not trying to be walking next to rats swimming next to my legs, right? And then we got up to like where it was high, right? And we looked, and that drink got like at least, I would say, chest level, right? It was horrible.
That coffins ran out and mass graves were dug in city parks. In that pandemic alone, over 50 million people died worldwide, partly because infrastructure buckled under so many sick and dead. Now imagine a modern world. Phones dead, no heat, no clean water, no strong backs left to bury the fallen. Civilization didn't pause, it collapsed. And in the deafening silence, one truth survives. Comfort was built on discipline. Discipline was built on sacrifice. And sacrifice was built by the same men you forgot to thank. See, masculine labor built the modern world. Masculine energy keeps it breathing. In 2018, when California's deadliest wildfires erupted, over 8,500 fires scorched nearly 2 million acres, destroyed 24,000 structures, and killed more than 100 people, all while thousands of male firefighters, utility linemen, and helicopter crews fought day and night to stop them. No viral trends, just grit and elbow grease. If men stop working, the fantasy of independence shatters overnight, because hashtags don't unclog sewers. Tweets don't fly.
Hashtags don't unclog sewers. Facts though. All that TikToking is not going to help you in the long run. Right? 100%. All the TikToking will not help when times get rough. Ain't no hashtag gonna save your ass. Yeah, that's facts. Big facts.
Helicopters into wildfires, and corporate suits don't run power lines through a blizzard at 2 a.m. Men do, the kind who show up, shut up, and carry it all while you scroll in comfort.
Facts.
What do they get for this? Mockery, blame, told they're toxic. Yet they still show up. Why? Because purpose beats applause. Duty beats.
Yeah, that's what real men do. 100%. You're not gonna worry about what all the losers are saying, the crybabies. You're gonna get their job done no matter what.
It's dopamine. But never forget, if they vanished for just a month, this empire of convenience crumbles fast, while many sat safe, scrolling past the wreckage, never realizing who kept the lights on. In 2020, male truckers didn't get to stay home. They drove through the pandemic with exposure risk, delivering food, medicine, and gear, while many sat safe. Freight waves reported on drivers facing infection risk at every truck stop, with no work-from-home option. Transport topics called them frontline heroes, honoring that.
That's real, bro. And they didn't get the respect that they deserve. 100%. They were out here doing the necessary work that a lot of people are afraid to do.
Daily sacrifice that kept shelves stocked and hospitals supplied. So here's the moral of this not-so-fairy tale. Respect the foundation, or watch the house collapse on top of you. Men, stand tall, not bitter, not boastful, just aware. Because you're not just workers, you're civilization's insurance policy. Don't let anyone forget it. We she. Man, we working. Protest.
No, that was a great video, actually, man. I highly enjoyed that. Send more of that. Send more stuff for me to react to in general, but I highly enjoyed that video. I thought that was dope. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section, even if it's just to say hello.